As you always know, you're here with your favorite podcast in the motherfucking world, Velvet Vibes Podcast. We in this thing. As you see, S.A. Wild Child. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening on any streaming platform, we're here with S.A. Wild Child. Go ahead and raise the roof for him real quick.
Bounce the bigger, bounce the bigger, bounce the bigger, bounce it, bounce the bigger, bigger, bounce it. That's that in old bounce, boy.
Hold on, you made me get inspired just a second. I'm gonna have to. You better be glad. I thought I had a bottle right here, and we got this gentleman here fired up a cigar on us.
You know we gotta keep it old stogie, man. Gotta keep it stogie.
Hold on, this guy pissed me off.
Man. It's just a prompt, man. You know.
This guy pissed me off already. Just a second.
Where you going with your half a sleeve? Look.
Hey, what happened to your wing, man?
Yeah, boy got the broken wing over there, bruh.
Broken wing, man.
I couldn't find no lighter. I was about to get it excited in here. No, man. I wish I had a cooler story than this. I guess I'm getting old. For those watching on YouTube, you may see what's going on here. I was with my homeboy Golden Nuts. And,
goddamn! Hey, finally got to meet that man. Shout out to Golden Nuts. Finally got to meet his ass. God damn it! After so many years of hearing stories about a man named Golden Nuts, finally got to meet him. Cool ass dude. Yeah. I don't know why all these stories about him and what he was doing before all of him, before he grew up. But yeah man.
he always a problem. Well, we beer was in the equation, as it always is with us gentlemen. We got in the car. He said, "Let's go grab some beer." I said, "Cool." I got ready to crank the car up. I had a phone charger on my lap. I said, "Let me go ahead and throw this phone charger in the back seat." I don't know what kind of throw I did, but the charger wasn't the only thing that got thrown. I threw my shoulder out of place. And that's all that happened. Like, I didn't do, like, it wasn't, though I said I wish I was naked hanging from a chandelier or tell you something.
You wasn't doing no fucking.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you something better than that, but look, this thing's still working now. For the late night hour.
Wait, you gonna stick with, huh? You gonna stick with that story now?
You still smack that cheek on the left side, you know.
The boy got that chicken wing. He's slapping cheeks with the chicken wing.
But you smell me. But we got my barber in the building. Stacy, talk to him, man. And do you got any shout outs before we get cranked up?
Absolutely, man. I'm down at Stacy J, man. Down there at North Star Barbershop. It's called Max Barbershop in North Star Mall. Open 7 days a week. You know, I got to send a shout out to the shop first and foremost. Called Max Barbershop. 7 days a week. So you don't get no cut 7 days, man. You don't want.
Yeah, there you go. Something wrong,
man. You know how motherfuckers be like, man, I ain't had time. I'm like, motherfucker, 7 days. You work 7 days. I mean, goddamn. But no, man, we down there, man, chopping it up.
Literally.
You know, always, man, and all the way from Cali, man. That's what we do, man. I got invited on the pod. It's my first one, so y'all kind of bear with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. So if you ask me a fucked up question, I'm gonna give you a fucked up answer.
That's what we need.
Yeah, you gonna keep it a buck like that
all the time.
How we rocking? Well, first off, I'm gonna send some shout out to 500 Vodka, our sponsor. You definitely gotta salute. I normally would be getting drunk right now, but I'm on some energy drink right now, so I don't want to be on both of them because that made me feel some strange feelings.
Hey, that is nothing wrong with Red Bull and 500, bro. What's wrong with you?
You know what?
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, I'm not against it, but my lady, she gets offended when I get to drinking the energy drink and liquor, and sometimes I do get to feeling some strange feelings when I do it. So I said I'm gonna focus on we're gonna keep it with some juice or something.
Bro, so you was gonna give it that chicken wing position after the show, huh? That's that new chicken wing. He gonna put it in the Karma Sutra.
Yeah. You know how we rock and roll some Blue Magic on it. We all good. But,
Lord.
First off, I have to ask you guys: did y'all get exposed to Cardi B going naked on the internet last night?
With the pancake titty. She got the IHOP nipples.
You know, people getting pissed off about this because they said us men are too childish. You know, she didn't went naked online and they done made fun of her. Now she probably gonna get a nipple shrinking service.
Hey, straight up. Ain't nobody worried about her pocket though. That's all I'm saying. She got nothing to worry about. They ain't doing nothing but improving her pocket right now with all this publicity she getting.
She probably did that shit on purpose. She gonna sit there and say, you know, it got leaked or some shit like this. Because she kind of in a crossroads right now anyway. So
yeah, I'm gonna say she ain't really made no songs per se. I can't think of none. So she had to put her titty out. She had to put her titty out like Janet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see, when all else fails, pull a titty out.
Hey, when in doubt, pull a titty out. You know what I'm
saying? Let me ask y'all this. So first off, I gotta salute the rest of the pod. Scorpion King is out handling some business. Monopoly has got her legs crossed and she got a ring on her finger. So y'all go ahead and get a congratulations because I didn't drop down to one knee.
And you dropped down to one arm too.
Yeah, you see. Look, at least
what side when you go to sleep, man? What side you lay on, man?
Straight up, sitting down like I'm sitting right now. She been treating me.
Fuck around and lay on that side and be like, oh, wake up and sit.
Well, you know what? Because the thing about it, like I'm feeling cool now. I'm good without it. But that's why I put it on at night, because at night when, you know, you be turning over and stuff, it keep me from doing movements I ain't got no business doing. Sometimes during the day, to be honest, I just be walking around without it because I'm like, I'm all right as long as I don't try some new techniques. And I had to make that clear. The same thing y'all asked me. I'm like, just so y'all know, this don't got nothing to do with my penis. I can still function.
I'm telling you, hey, you heard it first right now. It's going to be called the chicken wing position.
There you go.
That's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to put the one hand right there, right? And you're just going to go to work with the chicken wing and just slapping the ass. You know what
right
I'm saying?
Cheek, left cheek, right cheek, left cheek.
You know what I'm saying?
We all good.
101.
But, and you know, since I went ahead and dropped down to one knee and I put a ring on her finger, it made me wonder, when is the marriage age limit for us men? We got to talk about this because I kind of feel like, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's a cap on it. I feel like once you get to a certain age, you might as well just say, fuck it. I'm going to just go on and take it, the single trophy and just run all the way. We're going to start with Stacy. When is that marriage age limit, if there is one?
You talking to a motherfucker been married 3 times. So. You know, I got 3 ex-wives.
Okay.
That boy had to strike out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, realize shit ain't for me. But no, I don't think there's no limit, man. It's just shit. You know, you got old. Seems like the older you get, the more seasoned you are.
You kind of get stuck in your ways too, though.
Yeah, you are. But you know, the woman that you meet at that time, you ain't lying no more. You know what I'm saying? You just telling her straight up, hey, I'm fucked up. You know, you don't roll with me. You know, on to the next. I got a saying, man. I say on to the next.
Yeah.
You know, just keep it 100, man. Hey, this is me. I'm fucked up. I got 3 ex-wives. Hey, I ain't never been faithful to now one of them. I got a gang of concubines on the side. You know, if you decide to be with me, with the kids and shit, hey, fuck it.
So you tell them straight up from the jump.
Straight up from the jump. You know what I'm saying? It's a number game, man. I'm telling you, it's a number game. Some on roll, some on dump.
That's why I'm glad we got both of y'all in this building, because this is the same lifestyle this SAY child live down here. That's why his hands clapping right now.
Yeah, let's go.
I got some.
You know, I'm about that action.
Hey, I got some questions for both of y'all about this shit. But first off, I'm gonna hear about your side, Wild Child. What's the age cap?
Hey, Stacy. appreciate you being on the show. First of all, you know what I'm saying, from my mouth, you know what I'm saying, straight up off the head, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta agree with this man 100%. Like, if you keep it a buck, ain't nothing they can say. Ain't nothing they can say. They can't put nothing against you. You ain't gotta lie about nothing. Keep it one thou wow. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And if you do that, then what? They either gonna stay or they gonna go. Ain't no gray area in between this shit no more. So you get older, even if you've been married, if you haven't been married, still keep it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you get rid of all that gray area. You'll be like, hey, like you said, hey, I've been married before. Hey, I'm out here living my best life. I ain't ready for no goddamn relationship. But if you down the rock, you know what I'm saying? You down the rock out with my cock out, you know what I'm saying? I hang around till I'm ready to settle down. You know what I'm saying? then we straight. But to the actual question, I really don't think marriage has no age limit. Shout out to my mom's. She is literally like 58 right now, and she got married like last year. So that's and she done been through what she done been through, her struggles, her ups and downs, left and rights. But at the end of the day, she was still able to find love, and you know that's solidified in my book. So that just lets me know that I don't think marriage has no age limit either.
You know what? The funny thing is, it's easy, and it's of course obviously so. It ain't a cap because it ain't like you can't get married. But I'm gonna say for the most part, I think if you like 40, maybe even 40, you getting close. Once you like 45, if you ain't married, I ain't gonna say you don't deserve to be married, because if it work, it work. But I feel like you getting to that point, especially for us dudes, where you just like, look, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And you ain't gonna tell me shit. You know, when you be younger, you be kind of have a little more compromise in you. You like, you know, she don't want me to go to the strip club. I ain't gonna go to strip club. She don't want. Once you get older, you be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm finna go.
I'm gonna be where I'm gonna be at. That's where it's at. I'm gonna be at where I'm gonna be at.
And that's the beauty, man. There's one positive about getting old.
Yeah.
Is that, you know, like, say for instance, like I love my grandpa. And you know, he rest in peace, but he say anything. You know, the older you get, man, you get away with more shit. Say anything, doing anything.
Hell yeah.
So it's like, fuck it. So I look forward to that. The older I get, man, I'm trying shit out now. You know, I say little shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, like you said, I'm stuck in my ways. So you know, I don't give a fuck, and that's the beauty of it. You know, you care less about what somebody's saying. You just did a whole bunch. You know, I'm like that old line. You know that y'all watch the National Geographic.
Oh hell yeah!
Y'all seen them old lines and shit. You see that old line sitting up at the top of the hill. And
oh yeah.
The line is walking around. The other little lines trying to come up. But that old line sitting up top, and he the one with that, that big nut sack with the gray hairs on it. That's me, man. He don't never get involved. You know what I'm saying? You get a certain age, you're like, fuck it, man. You know.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about life, man. Just, I want to get up there, man, sit on top of that hill, and watch all the little lines. I fuck when I want. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm finna go check after this episode. I'm gonna go look down my pants to see if I got me a gray hair yet. Because if I do, then I'm gonna have to say fuck it too.
How old are you?
35.
You got a gray hair on your neck.
I got one. Yeah. I got one. I'm 33. I got one.
You gotta lift the nuts up. Sometimes they start on the bottom of the nutsack.
Yeah.
If you're looking on top, you might be good there.
I might have to hold my phone to a certain angle so I can find out about this then.
Got one, dog.
Hopefully I don't do like
look. One wing though. I want to see you do that shit.
Oh yeah, I might injure myself trying to do that, or I might be done deal like Cardi B and upload something where it don't need to be here. But look, it's funny because you reminded me. My grandpa told me this before he passed. He was like, and it's funny because we be all sad for older people because we know they getting closer to that time, and it kind of bother us and hurt us and stuff. They don't be giving a fuck a lot of time, because I know before my granddaddy passed, he told me, he was like, yeah, they said I ain't gonna be here too much longer, and he was like, I don't give a fuck because I had enough sex. And I was like, hold on, You mean to tell me you had so much sex that you ready to die? And he said, yeah. He said he had enough sex that he ain't got to live.
Hey, man, ease up off your granddad, bro. He's giving you knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the dick don't work no more, it's time to go. Okay.
So it's funny even in death.
Yeah.
On our deathbed, I imagine that, you know, we still thinking about sex. Ain't that true? You know what I'm saying? We still thinking about pussy, whether we, you know, we cool with it or we want one more shot. Well, I think I'm always want one more shot.
You got to get one more before you go.
I think so, man. I think I'm always want that one more shot.
Wait, you know what? This made me. I'm gonna start with Stacy on this one too. I was talking to, and this one maybe make both y'all eyes get big. But you know, people like to tell me stuff that I don't know why people tell me the things they tell me. But I was talking to this older man. He had to been, you know, late 50s, maybe 60s. And he told me, once again, I don't know why he said it, but he told me his penis don't work. And he and he told me that this is the best thing that ever happened to him. He said the one day when he looked down his pants and he noticed that his penis wouldn't rise to the occasion, he knew at that point that he was a free man. And I said, this man might be onto something. And I said, what do you mean by this? I said, for once in his life, he can have a conversation without having some intention behind it. If a woman if he see a woman and he say, hey, nice shirt, he ain't, that's not code for nice titties. That's just mean nice shirt. If a woman have a conversation with him, he just have a conversation. He don't be thinking, yeah, well, if I keep making her laugh, I hope I can fuck tonight. So he said now he free and he can have a genuine conversation and connection with people without thinking fucking gonna be involved. Now, how y'all gonna respond to this? Do you think once your penis died, that's when you become free? The freedom begins?
Fuck no. I'm ready to go too. I'm out. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm out. Fuck it. I'm out. That's my answer. I'm out.
So you don't want to live past your penis. Like if your penis died, but you still alive, you ready to go with your penis?
Well, let me make sure my son's straight at least.
Yeah, and then
let me make sure my son's straight. Let me make sure some things in order. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be. Then I ain't gonna lie. That's the point where I really probably won't give a fuck. That may be the point where I'm like, I might be like the older people, like your granddad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I may just be like that. I'm like, well, shit, hell, my penis don't work. So fuck the whole world. I ain't fucking nothing. Fuck the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Yeah, I think, man. It's a bad day when your shit don't work. It's a bad day, and I think, you know, if I was in that situation, man, I think I'll spend the rest of my days trying to get it to work.
You won't just leave it alone?
I won't leave it alone. I ain't gonna let it rest. You know, I might walk around and just say, hey, man, come here, let me put it in to see if it'll, you know, just see if it'll work.
So you can put it in there while it's down and just see if it rises.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying something. I'm gonna try everything. That's
a weird task to do.
Hey, you gotta conduct science experiments on your dick.
Yeah, to get it in there.
You gotta conduct science experiments on your dick to see if you can get it hard.
It gotta be something. Or, you know, I never pictured like an old motherfucker jacking off. Do old people jack off? I'm just asking.
I would have.
Wait, how old though? How old though? You talking about like 80s?
Yeah, you know, he's just old and shit. Yeah, 70, 80, 90. Do they, you know?
I'm gonna say if they doing it, they probably doing it for the same reason what you saying. They probably not doing it because they horny. They probably like, I'm gonna just see, can I make it get up?
Can I do it? Does it work still?
And then if they get up, they gonna schedule a date behind it. They're gonna be like, okay, so this thing do work. So now I'm gonna send that text out.
That make a lot of sense though. That actually make a lot of sense.
Cause tell the truth. Tell the truth. I need y'all to tell the truth. We all had that bad night. Now, once you had a bad night, did you ever have experimental sex the next day? Like, and I'm gonna tell you what I
I know
mean.
what you're talking about.
Like I had a time it didn't work. And when it didn't work, I thought, I was like, oh, am I done? Like, am I retired already? Because I'm kind of young. This should not be the case. So
Right.
then I was just like, hey, text somebody, hey, come through. And it wasn't because I wanted to even do nothing with them. I had done it with them before, but I was more like, I want her to come through so I can just make sure everything worked. She came through. We did it. And of course, she's like, oh, that was great. I'm like, cool. I'm just glad I'm healthy. That's all I wanted to know. Have y'all been there?
Yeah, a bad night. They're like say Jordan got a bad night. I feel sorry for that motherfucker the next night.
Yeah.
Boy, you don't want no smoke, boy.
He ain't having 2 bad games in a row.
Boy, hey, Jordan had 1 bad game in a row, not 2 bad games in a row. We gotta check that out.
So how do y'all go about y'all experiments? Do y'all do the same thing? Just call somebody else through and you be like, maybe it was her, maybe this other person.
So what you gotta do, right? Because it's kind of like dominoes. You know what I'm saying? They say all money ain't good money, all pussy ain't good pussy. Okay. So with that being said, now because it don't work, doesn't mean it was you. But I feel where you're coming from. You got to make sure that it's not you. So the remedy for that is calling the one. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna call her Neo because that's the one. Goddamn Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Because you got every motherfucker got that one.
Yeah.
So you call that one that you know for a fact
it's gonna work.
Y'all ain't never had no issues, no tissues, right?
Yeah.
You do that. You clean yourself out. Now you be like, all right, like you said, I'm good, straight, copacetic, 1 thou wow. And now the kicker is that do you call the other chick back to see if it was just you and you could do it again, or is it a her and you need to part ways?
I ain't gonna lie. It's funny you brought that up because when it happened to me, I went down that road. It didn't work. I went down a different road. It worked. When I went back down the first road again, it didn't work again. And then I was like, okay, so it is.
That's where your problem lied.
Yeah.
I had that happen, man. It was a girl. She was cool, you know what I mean? But when we did it, and she told me she had a cyst.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
It was some kind of lump. Like, she was nice and petite, but she had this lump, like on her side. You know what I mean?
A lovely lady lump or a different
kind? Like a boil?
Yeah, like a softball size lump. Like those, when you grab a hold to her waist, you feel that motherfucker. I know, yeah. So, so that kind of threw me off. You know what I mean? I couldn't get into it.
Right.
Cause that lump, but she was fuckable. And I was, when I didn't perform well.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking about that lump because that threw me off. I no lump on a bitch, side like that. Like it was like where a rib cage at. You know how you grab her.
Yeah.
Turn her from turn her back and grab her, but I'm grabbing her and that lump right there, and it,
right.
It, right. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a joystick.
But I tried it again, man, and I got the same result. So it was definitely a lump. So I didn't feel bad about myself.
So, and when you went down a different road with somebody else, everything was healthy again.
Yeah, everything was healthy again. I gave her about 2 or 3 chances, and it just didn't work. That lump, man. I was like, you got to when your next doctor's appointment, goddamn.
Hey, Stacy, you know what you need to do? You need to get her on Pimple Popper. Dr. Pimple Popper. She be finding them lumps, bro, and she take care of shits. Get her on Pimple Popper or immediately get her the number, tell her to watch the show. You know what I'm saying? I seen that lady do miracles with all kinds of lumps on YouTube. All right. Get her the lady. We can't be having lumpy holes, you know what I'm saying? I really don't even like my soup lumpy. You get what I'm saying? Less the potato soup, okay?
Yeah.
Can't have it.
The oatmeal be lumpy. There you go.
Hey, but I don't think she was oatmeal. Though.
Yeah, there you go. Now, Wild Child, tell us about the experience that you had with this. You had a bad off night. How did you find out you was a healthy man again?
So I had an off midday, but anyway. So, I'm in the. I tell Shorty to come through. You know what I'm saying? It's my off day. I tell Shorty come through. Yeah. And I call over for a reason. She knows what the reason is. You know what I'm saying? And we get to crossing T's and dotting I's, and not a bad looking chick. It's just like she was even doing her thing, and I was like,
it was some kind of disconnect,
right? Like it's you are disconnected, and it's no longer in service. So I was like, wait a second. I was like, and I apologize. I was like, you know what? Maybe it's just me. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot on my mind.
Yeah.
Let me at least feed you. At least saying, let me do something. Since you already over here. So I had to do
bologna.
something. So I did that something. You know what I'm saying? I had to tickle the fickle. You know what I'm saying? Get my Miyagi on. You know what I'm saying? Paint the fence. You know what I'm saying? Wax on, wax off type vibe. And so then after that, I call the one.
Okay. You lowered your glasses. Yeah. Okay.
Call the one. Call my Neo. You know what I'm saying?
This was the same day?
Yeah, it was actually that night. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
It was actually that night. I'm not gonna.
You got right to the experiment.
Boy, I had to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we making doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
Or I'm going, or I'm going to get Viagra and see if it actually truly works, just to make sure, that it can still rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I called the one. What I'm saying? We do our thing. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Have a good night.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, well, let me call, Miss Lady back over. Call her back over. We still get to getting, and ain't still no rise to the occasion, man. I'm still over here linguini. You know what I'm saying? I'm just over here, just
was this your
ever, you know what I'm saying?
Was this your final effort with her, or you kept on with this?
Yeah, that was it, bro. I wasn't even trying to get to the third strike.
Yeah, because I think 2 times a woman to give you that. I think if it's 3 times or more, they probably gonna, even though it's them, they might still gonna blame you. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him.
Right?
So you can't keep going in.
Anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you also, in my opinion, you also cannot give them that third time, because if you do give them that third time, then that's when you get them bad Yelp reviews. You know what I'm saying? And then now, even if she had the bad homegirls and whatnot, you can't even go get the homegirls, because she gonna give you that bad Yelp review. She gonna be like, went over to his crib and you know what I'm saying, we got the stir in the pot, you know what I'm saying, and the man still was linguini. You can't have that. You can't have it in your Yelp reviews. So
that's why I say 2 to the limit.
Yeah, 2 is the limit.
Yeah, because I don't want that attached to my name. So
you can't put that. No Yelp reviews, bro. No Yelp reviews.
2 times you can call them both one-offs. 3, 4, 5. They gonna just say something wrong with him, man.
The series is over with 2-1. That means she. We can't do that.
But now, I got 2 gentlemen on this podcast tonight that believe in honesty. We know I believe in this road, but there's a stigma that came out that actually my lady Lanopoly brought to my attention. She said, and I think this might make sense. And Wild Child, you kind of triggered this to come up in this conversation. Bad guys are better than good guys, is what she's telling me, because of the honesty. Now, I've been informed, and I'm gonna admit that this is true from what from what I'm aware of. Most of the good guys, they put on eventually you find out they're not good, is where I'm going. They just, they put on their bow tie, they tuck their shirt in and talk about insurance and everything else, and reading their Bible and whatever else they do. And then they do just the same. They do the same shit that the other guy do, and they end up cheating and doing everything else. When the bad guy, he tell you right off the rip, look, I'm a piece of shit. And they still end up talking to this guy to say the same things that you and Stacy are saying. Hey, I'm a piece of shit, and I'm gonna treat you accordingly. But the blow don't hit as bad, because they were like, I was informed of this already. He just doing what he already told me. So what led y'all? Is this what led y'all down this path to say, hey, I'm gonna just be? like what happened in y'all's line days that made you just say, I'm finna retire from this line shit?
Oh shit. Miss Stacy, would you like to take this one first?
Wait, I want to hear yours first.
All right, cool.
How bad did you get caught up before you say, I'm just gonna give all that line shit up?
Well, see, the thing about it is I actually didn't get caught up. I think what got me was like just marriage taught me a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Being down that road and coming back out that road, it was like, hey, at the point it's like, why lie? You know what I'm saying? And then even still when I was down that road, you know, because I was going through my hoeing phase, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? I was going through the hoeing phase. Of course, I do personally did some fibbing, you know, in that line of work, because you know everybody feel like everybody didn't deserve the truth at that point, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you just fuck. Yeah. So now after all that, as I got older and you know, I had my son, and you know, doing this single life shit that I'm still currently doing, you know, you get to a point, like I've been single for so long, like I mean now it's really to a point, and you know, I done been through some shit, you know, I ain't saying I was just single the whole time, like I was dating and talking to other people, and it just was unsuccessful, you know. At this point now, I'm just like, I'm really just like, fuck it, like either you gonna keep it a buck and we gonna keep it a buck, and we either gonna get this money together. If you are not benefiting my life in any way, shape, or form, like, you know what I'm saying, then real talk is like, why are you here?
Yeah.
It's like, why are you here? Like, if you ain't benefiting my life, if there's no pluses coming out of you, no positivity, no nothing, it's like, why are you here? Like, so now my circle done got smaller. I trust is earned, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole bunch of things now that I'm like, well, now I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck because I don't give a fuck. You either gonna be here or you not. Like I said, there's no more gray area for me no more. Indeed. And we just gonna keep it real and keep it stepping. Life is too short for this shit, especially with COVID and shit that going on. Man, fuck all this shit, man. Hey, I like you. Hey, are we gonna make some grown up decisions or not?
It's funny because you might got a point too with that. Like COVID probably got people even more just like, let's just get to the point, because you can't do too much going over here and talking to this person and that person. You just like, look, we have similar goals. You can't have 20 hoes on deck because one of them might sneeze on your buttocks or something.
Right.
You might have an interest in. Yeah.
One of them gay.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to. Even the hoish men got to tone it down, and
bags.
Your rotation might have slimmed down a little bit. Because I think right now, if I was single right now, I think if I was like, at somebody's house and they was like sneezing or doing something, that alone, I might be like, yeah, I'm finna go on and dip.
Real.
It's a little too much going on. You could say allergies all you want to. I'm going in how is this going? Y'all been having COVID sex or putting a mask on?
Just hit it from the back. You just hit it from the back. That's it.
You wipe your hands with sanitizer when you smack that butt cheek?
No, you just hit it from the back. You know what I'm saying? That's all you do.
There's some gloves on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, with some gloves on. Put your best OJ gloves on, you know what I'm saying?
And see if that glove fit.
Yeah, so make sure it fit, you know what I'm saying? Put your doctor mask on and do a little role playing.
There you go. So Stacy, we gotta know, how did you get down? What led you down this path to say, that's it, I'm gonna just tell people straight up?
I like Wild Child, man. It's just, you get to a point, man, and when you're younger, you do a lot of lines, you gotta keep up with the line. You know what I mean? Me being in LA, man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to brag or nothing. LA women different, man. You just, it's so easy to get them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so you end up having a lot of them lying and trying to keep up, and like I said, I was always married too.
Yeah.
So it's always wondering why they can never come to my house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, I get tired of lying and shit. Shit. I don't know how many times my mama stay with me and shit. You know, I can't, you know, I'm helping my mama out. You know,
Yeah.
I had to keep her from coming over. You know, my mama dead and all that shit.
Yeah. Did you ever get your mama involved in your lives?
Nah, my mama wouldn't do that.
Oh, she gonna tell him?
Nah, she ain't gonna help me out. She might not rat me out, but she ain't gonna help me out. She's gonna stand and be like, "Look, girl," you know what I'm saying? You know.
I gotta agree with that. My mama wouldn't help me out, but I had to tell my mom, like, "Hey, mama, this is just a friend. You know,
Right.
Hey, friend. You know, that's it."
Look like y'all both in a scenario where it's like you had might as well just gone and tell the truth.
Yeah, that's how it was, man. It's just like, you know, and kind of go back to that thing where you just kind of be like, you know, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, no, you know, it's kind of like I had a situation, man, where, you know, I had a mistress for about 3 years. Not real shit. I had one. You know, a lot of niggas these days call it tricking or whatever, but you know, she was my bitch. You know, like my nigga bitch. I really loved her. Like, you love to motherfucker.
Yeah.
I love her too.
Yeah.
And I, you know, I had a little apartment around the corner, all that, you know. You know, bought the little, you know, the little Honda and shit, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, had her kept pretty much. And she knew the truth about me. And I saw how she was still down, and I'm like, you know, she was bad now.
Would you consider yourself a sugar daddy at this point?
Not really sugar daddy. It was more, you know what? Maybe fuck it. Yeah, I probably was.
There you go.
I'm keeping it a book, like, man.
There you go.
Yeah, I was younger at the time. I think I was around about 25, 26.
Oh, you was taking that title on early, wasn't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, and so just from that, and then just after I started seeing how women would react to, like, I would wear my wedding band, how they would see that and be like, you know, it still didn't bother them. So I was like,
it's a strange world.
Why you lying, right? That might have been your breaking point.
Yeah, I'm like, why I'm lying? Because I'm getting more bitches with this wedding ring, and with my bitch, I can go to a pool party with my wife.
Yeah.
And bitches be there, and my partners tell me later on, hey, man, you want to know what's up with you? So when I saw that, how easy that was, I'm like, fuck it. What am I lying for?
Yeah.
That was the breaking point right there. I feel like that's the breaking point.
That was it. Just seeing that, you know, it was down with.
You know, I was unaware of that.
With a pretty bitch, they want to know why. They want to, you know what I mean? Another motherfucker. I don't know what it is with women. I know they gonna get mad at me, the one listening and shit, but I'm gonna wreck y'all asses out. But you know, it's just, you know, it's something about that. They want what that bitch get.
Yeah.
You know, and it happens a lot. You know, a lot of women try to play that goody role, but nowadays women just as ruthless as we are.
But you know what?
It might be more.
Have you seen?
So pretty and innocent, and they do all that shit there.
Yeah.
It be some of the rawest motherfuckers out there.
They shit.
You know how I know? Because it takes a motherfucker to have to be on that other side to know.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It take a motherfucker to be a motherfucker to do motherfucker shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's funny because they say, like, if a dude, and this is kind of true, like, you know, if you have a female with you that your homeboys may be also attracted to, that in a lot of cases they just may be like, oh, she got a sister or a friend. A lot of times they say, like, well, woman see a dude they like, I want him, not a guy like him, or, you know, maybe he got a brother. They're like, no, I'm gonna just take that.
Yeah. They got the goddamn the coochie has to be like, hey, I want that motherfucker, and I don't care what I gotta do. I've even heard, like, because I got a lot of homegirls, you know, and female friends and whatnot, and I've even heard them. I was like, they be like, I want to know what that dick like, no other dick in the room, that dick.
Yeah.
So, like, that's always been intriguing for me, because the simple fact is, like, they want to know. And the thing about it is, no bullshit. We simple-minded creatures, real talk. So if they want to know, they probably could find out because we like, all right, cool. We need some new pussy anyway.
You know what? Yeah, I think a lot of it too sometimes be the challenge. Like I think it's kind of like it's almost like a video game. How many points can you get or whatever? Because a lot of times when this don't happen in all cases, but if a female here, they say, man, this dude, he loyal, he faithful. Some people say, hand clap to that. They like, congratulations, that's good. Some people take that as a challenge. They're like, oh, he faithful. Well, let's just see. you know what I'm saying? And then that's how the ones that's so-called like, I'm a good dude and all this stuff, they get caught in the corner, and next thing you know, you like, they getting it, they text, and they doing the same thing that we just talked about earlier, that the bad guy told the woman from the jump he was doing. Now the good guy he loosened that bow tie, and he getting that hotel room, and he doing things he didn't think he was about.
Out there acting the ass, man.
You know what I think about people that they good guys? So we all men.
Yeah.
Right? To me, ain't no such thing as a good guy.
Elaborate.
Not such thing as faithful. I think a faithful guy is a motherfucker that just can't get no more pussy.
You think he just ran out?
I mean, he just can't get no more. You know what I mean? You got guys, you know what I'm saying though? He just can't.
I feel you.
He can't pull that bitch. He can't pull that bitch. You feel me? So he just stay the fuck away. But if he can get that bitch, he gonna do it. He might be faithful to his wife for 25, 30 goddamn years. Cause he gonna get that bitch if he can get her. So that's how I feel about it. This ain't no such thing.
Hey, Judge.
I know they don't like me. I know there's some women out there got a husband in the church and all that.
I'm gonna get some hate mail behind this episode. That's all I can tell you.
Hey, Judge.
Talk about it.
Judge, you remember when I always say that men are hunters?
Yeah.
It really comes right back to that, bro. Like, I've been saying this for about 3 years now. Men, we are hunters. Like, we that's what we do. It's in our natures. It's in our genetic makeup. So when they talk about like polygamy and things like that, is not too far off from me, because of the simple fact that as hunters, like, and also in that Chris Rock movie, I forget the name of it, but that Chris Rock movie, when he was like, oh, chicken, why I gotta eat chicken every night? Why the fuck I can't have no duck?
Yeah, he won't take
it out.
Yeah,
right. So, I mean, yeah, at the end of the movie, he didn't do nothing. He went back to his wife and everything. But you can't tell me that goddamn duck didn't look good, boy.
But you know what?
The clothes off, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
To me, it worked. It's the same thing what y'all saying, but it happened in the opposite way for me. And it's kind of like, I'm aware that if I put the worm on the hook, I can catch a fish. I'm aware of this. But the fish, and I ain't gonna say all fish, but a lot of times the fish ain't shit. It's just like what you saying, like you see so much stuff. Like the more, and COVID helped me realize this, the more that I've been in the house and stuff, every day I walk outside just to take out the trash, I see another man kicked out the apartment with the door, him standing outside with a PlayStation waiting on a taxi to get him an Uber or something. And I'm like, man, these motherfuckers, it's like, it's hard to survive right now. And then once you go out there and you see what they like, just like, what I'm sure y'all seeing, folks knew that y'all was married, or folks know what your situation is, or what they situation. Sometimes it ain't you. Sometimes they married, and I've been a side piece before, so I know how. And then that stuff like that is what make you be like, I already know y'all ain't shit, so I ain't really trying.
Already,
what I'm saying?
Already know y'all ain't shit.
And the same thing that we be getting told that we be playing to be the good guy. Sometimes these women be doing that, playing to be a good girl, like, oh, I'm a church girl and all this other stuff, and then next thing you know, next thing, yeah. And then if you don't know no better, at first you be believing this stuff. Like I done told this story before about somebody took me to church, and I was like, oh, this is a God-fearing woman. And then after church, she said, let's go to the strip club, back to back like that. And then I said, oh, I thought this was a different kind of woman. So
Hey,
the script
she
can
prayed
get
about it. She prayed about it before she went there. That's all I'm saying.
the script can get flipped real quick.
Best believe the pastor's wife is free.
Yeah,
Every pastor you know that a wife
yeah.
is a stone cold free.
I know this by experience, and not because I went down that road, but I went to a church.
Yeah.
I went to a church once that you know how they be having women's meeting. Well, I was informed that when they had a little women's meeting, I thought they was gonna talk about how to strengthen their relationships and grow their bond with their God with their husband. My mom attended the women's meeting because she said this is a good church here. And she said when she walked into the women's meeting, they said, let's talk about how we're going to strengthen our doggy style. And, and they said, as missionaries, we want to know, do y'all like it from the back or missionary? So at this point, my mom told me this is the kind of church we've been attending. We did notice that it was time to go to a different church in our local area, but it made me wonder, this is what's going on anyway. It no matter what church you
go. Man.
and I ain't gonna throw it out there because I know Wild Child might want to attend service. No.
I'm showing up. I'm trying to be a member of the church. Amen. Amen. Won't he will?
I want to go to them women's meetings.
You know what I'm saying? Or at least be in the building when the women's meeting happen, you know?
Yeah.
Give me a broom and I'll sweep up when they talk.
Let me ask, and I didn't ask you this before, Wild Child, but I gotta ask Stacy this, and I'm gonna still let you have the option too, Wild Child, to elaborate. Are men capable of being a friend to a woman without having a goal? Like, can you be a friend to a woman without thinking about, after I get done being a friend, I need you to suck my penis? We listening. I know you need a moment to let that one sizzle.
I don't think I have many friends he got female. Can't figure that shit out.
So you capable of this, of being a good friend, or you got a goal? Don't burn a hole in your shirt.
I count how many friends he ain't fucked.
Yeah. Wild Child, are you capable of this, or I know you're capable of it because I know, like you said, you got female friends.
Wild Child, he still on the app?
Yeah, I think he unplugged his device.
No, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm over here laughing in silence, bro. I'm just over here cracking up.
Yeah. What? Now, I know you might have some friends that might hear this, and that's maybe why you're getting your words together. But what is your goal with your friends? To be a good friend to them, or if they say if it's kind of like Monsters Ball when Halle Berry said, "Make me feel good," is that exactly what you're gonna do to them?
Me? You talking to me?
Yeah.
So look, man.
So
there's always an agenda. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
There's always an agenda, but when you get to talking to the chick, right? And you get to conversing and getting to know her.
Mm-hmm.
She may be bad on the outside, but she may not be good on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, on her outer appearance, boy, I'm trying to cross T's and dot I's, you know what I'm saying?
So in other words, you might know too much to make you even care about doing it to him.
Right, no, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of the, like, you just seen her and you was like, you know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and get that number real quick.
Yeah.
So you do that, right? So then you going through those beginning phases, the hey, let's go out and chill and eat and let's hang out and all that extra shit, right?
Yeah.
As you doing this, of course, it's like an interview, right?
Yeah.
So you going through the interview process, even just on some cool shit.
Yeah.
So you may find out that it's some things that you may not want to. Maybe you found out that she got bad pussy, or maybe she too clingy, or something of that nature, like that you don't really want to cross over those waters and suffer those consequences after you cross them waters.
So you just keep it at, I'm gonna give you dap.
So I'm just gonna pound you, you know what I'm saying, every time I see you. It's not you ain't cool. You cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But we can't go down that road because I don't want them problems right now. I'm not about that smoke.
Stacy, what keep you from crossing that water? Or you do just cross the water anyway?
Man. I mean, it all depends, man. Like I've had a couple of friends where I didn't fuck. But I ain't saying I wouldn't fuck. You know what I mean?
My man and $100 grand.
And you know what I'm saying? It's like you know, just the time just didn't permit. You know, they were in a relationship, whatever. I was really trying to be a friend.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's just it all depends on how you became friends. Like, did I become a friend when I tried to holler at her and she had somebody already?
Yeah.
Whatever, you know, through another friend, meet your friend, whatever. It all depends, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you know.
So you might have some integrity.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit. You know, it all depends. I mean, you know, you have those friends sometimes where you can go years, man, and you see that you're not blind. You see your friend is fine.
Yeah,
right.
Friend for 10 years.
Yeah,
you know, you didn't walk through all the little boyfriends. I got friends, you know, female friends call me and they know I wasn't shit. You know,
yeah.
they tell me I would never give you no pussy because you ain't shit. And I'll be like, you know, you own to something. So,
right. You know, might be right.
Yeah, you know, I know I ain't shit. You're right. You know, I wouldn't want to do you like that.
Yeah.
But if a time came where, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, where I could, you know, if something came up and she want to give me the pussy, I think I would take it. You know,
you got to.
You know,
what kind of friend would you be if you didn't?
So you're providing a friend service.
She already gone through shit, so I'm gonna put her through some more shit and reject her.
Yeah.
You know,
right?
You gonna put her through some more shit in a different way, though. Like accept
that shit when she come to me with this, you know, she know.
Okay. Have you lost some friends behind this before?
Like trying to fuck them?
No, like you weren't really trying to, but you did. You end up doing it, and then you know.
Yeah, I lost a fat friend. You know, I don't fuck fat bitches. I lost a fat friend. I was drunk, and you know, and I was a little bit too honest. Yeah. When I was fucking her, you know, I might have called her a fat fuck. You know, to you know, you roll your fat ass over because I was really fucked up, and I had to talk to her since, and that was years ago. Many moons ago.
Her self-esteem probably ain't bounced back yet.
Yolanda Ridley, I'm gonna call her motherfucking name. I still love you. Yolanda, I still love you, baby. I still love you. Still friends. We shouldn't have fucked that night. You should have left me the fuck alone. Persistent. And I went on and I fucked up that ass, but it was just, But yeah, I lost a good friend, man. A good.
Maybe she tried
from childhood up. Yeah.
I got a question for you, Stacy. So wait, now that you went through that, do you not fuck fat bitches at all? Like ever?
Yeah, ever.
Is it because of that incident?
And I know, again, women ain't not gonna like this shit, but I told you I keep it honest.
Keep it a buck. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be liked at all. But no, I don't like fat men. I don't fuck fat bitches. I don't. They can't do nothing to me, for me, I should say. You know what I mean? It's just too many crevices. If I can't fuck you in a 2-seater, I don't want to fuck you. If I can't pick you up, I'm getting a little up there, man. I can't be wrestling with no motherfucker, man.
You still want to show off a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Throwing my back out, wrestling with a motherfucker, polar bear.
Yeah.
But I know they need love, and it's a lot of love. Many skinny niggas out there that love fat women. And
Yeah.
I'm glad for them skinny niggas. I like, the skinny niggas take a lot of pressure off of me.
Yeah. they'll take it for you. Won't they?
Yeah, they walk around, like that. I see them all every day. I work in the mall, man. I always see a little skinny nigga and a big fat bitch. A beautiful thing.
I got a follow-up question.
Okay, go for it.
One follow-up question. Now, will you let it, because you said you don't deal with them, period, would you let a big girl give you head, though?
If she know what she's doing, that's a big key. You can't just let anybody. See, I learned as I got older, can't let anybody suck your dick.
Okay.
Not seriously. I do thorough interviews because I didn't hear some bad experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't. How a lot of motherfuckers be like, man, I've been all over the world. No, I literally been all over. I'm ex-Navy. I traveled abroad and shit. And I, even when I got out, I still went back to spots. Paris,
right,
and all that shit. So, I've been around, man. I hear some horrible, blowjobs, man. Where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've had so many bad dick sucks that I don't even like blowjobs no more, man.
Well, is it because they was biting or what?
Biting, scratch, everything, man. Didn't know what they was doing. Quick or niggas, come up, Hey, man, I just, you don't swallow, just too many goddamn rules. I'd rather just stick my dick in some pussy.
Because you didn't put your penis in a blender. What you telling us?
That's what it felt like. So I just got kind of turned off. There was this one girl, man. She sucked my dick every birthday, man. We had a little fling for about a couple of years. She had a nigga, I had a woman, and we would hook up. We worked at the same place,
Yeah. Right.
She worked in the bookkeeping department, and she was bad, man. All the niggas wanted her. I didn't even try to get her and got her. One of them type shit. She like me. She like me because I wasn't always sweating. I wasn't sweating none shit.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly. So I ended up getting her, and I was fucking at work, and she would meet me around the corner, broad daylight and shit, fucking and sucking and shit.
Yeah.
And but we kind of that subsided a little bit and kind of like broke it off a little bit. But after that, every birthday of mine, bitch, remember my birthday. I don't remember her.
Yeah.
That bitch March 24th, man, and she would call me and we would hang. We might go to dinner, she'd take me out to dinner, whatever, and she would suck my dick for about 3-4 years straight. Best dick sucker I ever had. Now she was the only one. She could suck my dick anytime.
Still to this day, you would accept this.
Man, what? I want to send a shout out, but I can't do her like that. Yeah. I want to call her name, but I ain't gonna do it.
You don't want to mess up what
you gotta keep that.
I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to do that. But no,
hold on to that secret.
It's been a long time. It's been years since she sucked my dick, But I'm just saying, it was a string of 3-4 years. And I was looking at it. That was my birthday. That was my best birthday gift.
Hey,
and we would meet grungy spots, man. Old abandoned school building.
Yeah.
It was kind of classy, kind of like kind of hood classy. She wasn't no hood bitch. She was from Mississippi. And she had moved. She from Mississippi. And she had moved to LA, and she was just and so, but yeah, man, man. Vicky Torres,
my relative.
I miss you. Vicky Torres. Shouts out to you, baby. Best dick sucker I ever had.
Yeah. Well,
hey.
Let me tell you this. And well, first off, Wild Child, did you have anything else before I go where I'm finna go?
Only thing I want to say is, hey, I feel like for your next birthday, you should go ahead and get at a shot. I'm not gonna lie to you. No bullshit. I need that story, my G. Go ahead. Your birthday come up, bro. We need to reinvent this wheel and have this conversation because I need you to try that. I need you to attempt that. Like, hey,
we don't have him back on the show after that.
I need a birthday hoorah. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
So check this out. This is a question we have to make sure to ask everybody. Now, we all had this conversation. Anybody that's been through this show, But we gotta ask Stacy. Now you go home with this young lady. It's a good experience. The lights go off, and then you feel something. You feel something slimy, and and you smell some hair grease. She didn't rub you down. Tell her, watch out. Tell them what it is.
Blue magic. It's blue magic. So this man has been talking about blue magic since I've known him.
Oh.
Okay. So he has this thing where like lubrication, his lubrication is blue magic. Rub her booty down with blue magic.
The green one or the blue?
The blue one.
Yeah, that's some good shit. You know, and I'm a trichologist, meaning, you know, I studied the anatomy of hair, and blue magic is good shit. You use that for everything. I put blue magic on my lips. I bullshit you not. I did it today. I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not, nigga. I walk around like I ate a bucket of fried chicken. I swear to God.
With blue magic though?
Blue magic on my lips. When I got up, I'm telling you, I was getting ready for work. I didn't have my lips a little dry. Blue magic would do it. I'm telling you, try that shit out. I swear to God, you know I ain't lying to y'all. Blue magic on the lips. Try it out.
Oh, I've been doing it for a long time.
Hey, time out. Give me a fucking full time out. Yo, so Jug, you finally found somebody that loves blue magic just like you do.
Yes, sir. I love blue magic. That shit like WD-40. You use that shit on everything.
So I'm gonna just ask you like this: if that woman that's been providing that service for you on your birthday, if she meet up with you on this birthday and she says she wants you to have a shining birthday, and she bring a container of that with her, are you gonna let her proceed?
Fuck yeah. I love how that shit smell and everything. You do what you want. Grease and eat that. Fuck it. Yeah, she can proceed. That ain't stopping nothing.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm hot.
How do you feel about this?
The motherfucker right. Oh.
Absolutely.
We need to watch y'all to be able to react to this comment.
So let me get this straight. I'm just gonna confirm what I'm hearing right now, because this is a lot to take in for me.
Yeah,
I've been on this man's ass for years about blue magic. I'm like, bro, that's probably some of the most disgusting shit I've ever heard. Yeah. Nobody is hair grease. It literally says hair grease on a product. Now, if you use it for your hair down there, understandable. But you using it as a multi-purpose, like some 401 cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner. You are using it for everything.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you what.
It's been time, man. I bullshit you not. I had a broad coming over. You know how you fix up your place real quick. You had about 5-10 minutes. I fix up the spot. I didn't, my little tables was like kind of dusty. I dusted all in a little dub. A nigga didn't have none of that. What's that shit? Favor or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That pledge cleaner. Some shit.
Motherfucking blue magic on that shit. I shine my little end tables off with some blue magic and a paper towel.
You know what?
Use it for everything. I've used it for sneakers. I got how you got Jordan got the pad leathers. You want to make them look.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put blue magic on that. I'm serious.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
I didn't use it in place of KY jelly.
Yeah.
It's a multi-purpose.
So you already had sex with blue magic before?
Fuck yeah, man. That's old. That's probably my first. We wasn't buying no KY jelly back in the day, nigga. We was using blue magic.
But you know what? That's
why
true.
Y'all think they goddamn jaw so big?
So this some country shit, some old school shit.
Old school country shit. Why y'all
Okay.
think that job so big? They don't. Hey, they want you to use that shit.
You know what's so funny too? One time I got a job because of Blue Magic because I was in the interview. The interview was going pretty decent. And I remember the interviewer looked down at my shoes and they said, "Man, your shoes pretty shiny." They said, "What you did?" I had some Stacy Adams on. So then, and they had that glisten on them. I told them I rubbed them down with hair grease. They left out the room and they came back. They said, "We're gonna offer you a position."
Yeah, resourceful you are. You know?
He said he resourceful.
Yeah, a nigga like that, he know how to make shit happen. When he got shit. That's the kind of, I'm gonna be honest, that's the kind of nigga I want on, you know, in my company. You figure this shit out. You didn't have to go get no goddamn, you know.
You ain't gotta go buy no shoe cleaner. You go use that goddamn shit you already got and made it work.
You had that shit in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the bathroom cabinet, or wherever you have your Blue Magic at. You know, so you spend your time wisely. You didn't have to go to the store and get that shit.
Right.
You had the shit, you made it work.
You know,
Blue Magic, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you something else. Like once I had got this job, and this is the same job you met me at, Wild Child.
Okay.
Once I got this job, I ended up making it to management, and I had an embarrassing moment one day too. And this one I realized it ain't just for shoes and intercourse. This one of my employees asked me. They said, "Why your elbows always like that?" It was always ashy. So I got me, one of them small cocoa butters. I was like, I'm gonna just, I don't want people to be looking at my elbows in that fashion. So I wiped the cocoa butter on it. Next thing you know, I was hosting a meeting. And somebody else said, "I see you got some ashy elbows." And I said, "Damn, thought I took care of this." I was like, I'm making an effort here. And then I went back to my desk and I seen that Blue Magic. At this time I had a low fade. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I wiped that on my elbow. So I had put some on there and I didn't get no further complaints. And I said, oh, this like WD-40, like you said. I was like, you can put this on, quite a few things. And then I did like you. I cleaned my desk down and shined my shoes up again. And
what?
My
slide all around that motherfucker. That shit.
I done wiped the inside of my car, the console down with Blue Magic just this morning.
Man, I was 16. I put Blue Magic on my tires, nigga. I couldn't afford no motherfucking armor all. I bullshit you not.
He sat on the
Blue
tires,
Magic.
G.
On the tires, nigga, shining like a motherfucking meat skin. Yeah. I bullshit you not.
on the rims and everything.
Nigga, that's the truth. Nigga, I done use Blue Magic, mayonnaise, all kind of shit for my tire. But that Blue Magic was better than all kind of shit. I'm telling you.
Well, you know what?
It worked.
I'm glad we solved this mystery on our season finale because this is the season finale. We gonna get ready to wrap it up, and next season we coming back with some more heat. So I'm glad we was able to. This is a mystery that's been going on since this podcast been running since 2018. We've been trying to get to the bottom of this, and now the mystery has been solved with Stacy here in the building. I am gonna give you the opportunity. You missed that part on purpose earlier, but I don't want you to piss somebody off. So if you got any shout outs or anybody that merch or website, anything you got coming up that you want to promote, I need to give you a minute to talk your shit, Stacy.
Oh yeah, man. I'll go to my IG page, man. It's under Stacy J. Dub Barber, DABARBA. Okay. Go there. Y'all want to send me some fucked up ass comments and shit? I welcome those. We go to Pony PONY 7040@gmail.com.
Yeah.
What I'm saying? I welcome it all. But yeah, I really enjoyed being on the cast. And, hopefully, I can come back again. And,
of course,
we can get real deep with some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna have to have talk about wife 1, 2, and 3. I gotta get them stories.
Look, we're gonna have to get him and Dunn on the same episode, Wild Child.
Facts.
Y'all need a whole bunch of time for that shit, man.
Yeah. Hey, that's what we got on our hands, a bunch of time. Wild Child, you got anything that was left unsaid or anything need to be said?
Not really, man. Just appreciate Stacy talking that shit with us today. You know what I'm saying? It was a pleasure, my brother. It was a pleasure. Don't forget to go. Don't forget to go to his barbershop in North Star Mall, man. It's I'm gonna have to probably go check him out, at least go get. I'm already due for one, and as a matter of fact, I'll probably make an appointment tonight because
come get crispy, man. Come get crispy.
Don't use no blue magic on me though. I know where it's been on you already, bro. I don't want it.
Look,
I don't want it.
He gonna leave that optional for you.
I'm already saying no to it. Hey, take that out of my cut, G. I don't want to use it. But
there go your discount.
Man, everybody else, you know what I'm saying, that's listening, we love y'all. To our listeners, viewers, followers, keep liking, sharing, subscribing. We appreciate it. Shout out to families, friends, and everybody that's living the life they love and loving the life they live, man. That's all we can do in this world right now. Make the best of the rest of 2020. Holidays is coming around. So just if you around your nigga, hug your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Tell that nigga you love him. You know what I'm saying?
Those are the facts.
Do that, man.
Hey, and that's why we gonna take ourselves a little break to regroup. We got the holidays coming up. Let us live too. I know y'all gonna be sad and y'all need to hear us. We just gonna take a minor break and we gonna bounce right back and we're gonna be right back with this shit. 100%velvet@gmail.com if you need to send me any hate mail. If you agree with anything you heard, or if Stacy came here to piss you off and you need to tell me why it pissed you off, we welcome all those comments too. And I'll probably be referring these comments to him. And he ain't afraid to reply.
Yeah. I do want. I got one more.
Go for it,
real quick.
Go for it.
So my step pop, man. Prayers out to him. He's in the hospital over there, Westover Hills, at Christian Santa Rosa.
Okay.
Yeah, COPD real bad, and lungs is they can't do nothing for him, but God got him. So you know what I mean? I want to definitely send a shout out to him. Good, really good man.
Definitely.
And my mom, she's holding up. So, we just trying to do that. So I just want to definitely mention him. And send a lot of prayers out to my friends and stuff. So yeah, I don't want to forget that. So
we're gonna send them prayers up for real. We ain't the kind of people that just say we're gonna pray. We're gonna do it for real. So make sure that y'all.
Alone, man, cigarette he smoked for a long time, and that's the result of that shit. So
yeah,
well, that COPD, that's some bad shit, man. On oxygen. So y'all cigarette smokers, man, y'all might want to look into that. You know what I'm saying? It's real. The shit they putting in cigarettes now is bad. So yeah,
right.
So with that being said, you got anything, Wild Child?
I may take this time if we taking a plug out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see about it, see if I can kick back up the Wild Child Thoughts segment, you know what I'm saying? Little holiday edition,
Yeah.
So if the cast taking a break, then I'll be like, hey, we just gonna SA Wild Child Presents Wild Child Thoughts, and I'll come up with about 10-15 minutes, maybe go live, maybe do interviews, and some things I want to talk about, some shit I want to talk about, some shit I want to address. Maybe we'll pick that up and maybe we'll talk about it.
Hell, so, I'm with it. With that being said, like I always say, smile, but don't let the world see it. They might try to hate on you. We out this bitch.
Yeah.
Indeed. Now.